This story begins at a low point in my life. It began, of all places, at Disneyland. My kids were on Space Mountain having the time of their lives, and I should have been on the ride with them, but I wasn't. I was on a different type of ride. I was in the public toilet, face down, throwing up. And I didn't have a good excuse like food poisoning. I was throwing up for one humiliating reason. I had eaten and eaten and eaten too much. By that point in my life, I was very obese, and I used to shrug it off and call myself a foodie because the food that I ate was, there wasn't anything unhealthy about the ingredients, and, it was all kind of high-end. I can tell you this, there's nothing high-end about throwing up in any public toilet. But since then, I've come a long way, and my turnaround began when I met my current business partners, John and Joseph. John, an actual Ironman, and Joseph, a bodybuilder who used to make his living handwriting meal plans for people who needed to lose weight or, wanted to build muscle. Not really my crowd at the time. But we all shared our stories, and an invention was born. This is really important for anybody in this audience who is in the health and fitness industry or even thinking about getting into it. This could change your career and help you help thousands of people's lives just like mine. Here's the real problem. Nobody knows what's in the food we eat. That mochaccino and muffin this morning, was that 200 calories or was that 1,200 calories? Who knows? And when people like me, who don't really know what we're eating, start to pack on the pounds, it's really easy to spiral out of control. Here's the real solution. You hire your own Joseph the bodybuilder or a personal trainer, and they're going to write what's called a meal plan. It'll tell you exactly what to eat and how much of it. They'll even account for your allergies or your favorite foods so that you actually stick to the plan. And the good ones will tell you what kind of exercises to do so that you can get to your goal faster. But that real solution has a real problem. Joseph the bodybuilder, he's expensive, like really expensive. And he also can't see all of you in one day. So no matter what he charges, his business model just isn't that sexy. This is the nut that we all tried to crack that first day. And $1 million of development later, we had built a platform that automates all of the manual processes that Joseph the bodybuilder does when he writes that. So now he can serve an unlimited number of customers and still write unique meal plans for each person. We tested it to see if it would work, and I'm really proud to say that years later, we now have helped more than 100,000 people turn around their lives. And what's even cooler, or as cool, we've generated more than $16 million for people like Joseph, personal trainers all around the world that we work with. I guess you could say it worked. Except that day that I was staring into the toilet, I actually thought that I may never see my kids graduate high school. Right? This was a legitimate concern. And I now know that every 12 seconds, someone dies from a weight-related disease. And yet we have this technology that helps people turn their lives around efficiently and affordably so they don't have to become one of those statistics. Johannesburg and everybody watching online, this is really important. If you have an interest in fitness, health, yoga, nutrition, and you have an audience online, large or small, if what you sell helps make people's lives better, then I'm telling you this, sell the heck out of it. Sell it to the world. Become net exporters. You have these people following you on social media, they're doing that for a reason. You have the opportunity to create an impact, okay? You could change people's lives, even possibly save a life. So how do you do it? How do you take social audiences online and turn them into loyal followers? Take out your cell phone, Open Instagram or whatever platform you want to do it on, and tap the camera icon. This is where you're going to share your story. Be super authentic. Give it everything that you've got. This is where you want to ask them what their goals are, allay their fears, show them what you have to sell will change their lives for the better. I could talk about this for 4 hours. I've got 5 seconds left on the clock. I'll leave you with this. Do it today so their stories don't have to begin or, God forbid, end in a Disneyland toilet. Thank you.